Thank you,
Sounds good. Thank you.
Welcome.
How's your granddaughter doing? She's doing fine. Yeah, she's doing good.
For a visit?
Well, I think they're coming out here sometime in July, so maybe July, early
Oh,
August,
you gotta bring her into the courthouse. We're gonna see her.
Yes.
if her mother lets me.
Well, that's just, right, that's,
Yeah, her
yes.
mother's the boss, her mother's my
They
boss.
they are. That doesn't ever change when the kids get older, does it?
Nope, we just become more bossy.
Well said.
Amen to that.
She walking? Yeah, she just started here a little while back.
Yeah. You have a video?
Yeah, she sent me a couple little clips.
It's all over. If you can keep it contained, you're fine.
Right,
When they start walking, it's done.
yeah, exactly.
They got work to do.
I don't.
The way the reflection is in that window,
He's had
It can
a physical
happen.
therapy.
little
He's
mustache.
doing all right.
For me, from my view.
Back Monday, I guess.
Good, good, that's good.
Oh, that reminds me, well, IT's here. Rick just came into my office. I guess Ken and Rick both have a cell phone allowance.
Okay,
He's the new guy.
we got.
Oh, good shape. Keep talking about that later.
Okay,
Ready? Ready? Yes, sir. Ready?
Absolutely.
All right, we will call this Thursday, June 18th meeting of the Lawrence County Board of Elections to order. Susan, please call the roll.
Mr. Boyd,
Here.
Mr. Vogler,
here,
Ms. Spielvogel.
Here,
We have quorum. No members of the public to provide comment. If anyone wishes to provide comment via email, they can do so at mboyd@co.lawrence.pa.us. And we will record that into the minutes in the event that happens. Speaking of the minutes, we have next on the agenda, approval of the minutes from May 26, 2020 and June 1st, 2020.
before you do that, Mr. Chairman, I ended up somehow with 3 agendas, but no.
There you go.
I got the wrong one.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
I'll trade you.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I'll give you all 3 of them.
Thank you.
I thought maybe we were gonna have 3 meetings.
yeah, right?
What's good first?
Okay.
So please bear with me, Mr. Chairman, I just want to take a quick look.
Here would be my only question, because we recessed the meeting as opposed to adjourning it, would that be one set of minutes as opposed to this June 1st set of minutes?
We could always append to the June 1.
Gotcha.
issue. And the notice that was published, it says the Lawrence County Board of Election will reconvene
Right,
their meeting in June 1.
Gotcha.
okay.
I've looked them over, assuming you folks have, and
Yes.
I'll move for their adoption.
I'll second.
Hearing a motion is second, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, question is on the motion, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same sign. Motion carries, minutes are approved. New business, we are certifying
Okay.
the 2020 general primary results. I know there were a tremendous amount of contested races in this one.
Are we gonna be okay?
Yeah, and any real standouts too? Anybody, did Bernie beat Biden in Lawrence, or
No, sir,
who's the other one? How did Tulsi go?
not well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have any comments from you for this?
No.
5 days, 5 days having been passed since the return board signed off on the fact that all ballots have been counted and tabulated, I now bring before you the results of the election. That included the total ballots cast of 17,572, election night 9805, absentee/mail-in 7643, and other, which would include the 104 provisional as well as military, another 124 there. So I would ask that the board move for certification.
Before we do so, any questions for the Director of Elections?
No, sir.
No. I'll move to That motion?
Second. Hearing a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Hearing none, questions on the motion? Susan, please call the roll.
Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
Mr. Vogler?
Yes.
Ms. Philbrook?
Yes.
Primary election of 2020 is hereby certified.
Thank you very much. I'd ask that you would sign off on the final certification file.
Thank you for your work.
I'm gonna need a blue pen, please.
Here we go.
I didn't bring one with me, I apologize. Give these both back to you, thank you.
I don't know if that was your.
No, it was just sitting here.
Oh, gotcha.
That is black.
Just out of curiosity, what would happen if we refused to certify?
Never crossed my mind, sir.
All right. I'm sure the state would have something to say
I
to us,
think
wouldn't
so,
they?
right? Yes.
I would assume so. Although I don't have to have final results to the state certified till Monday. And then roughly a week after that, we have to have the precinct totals into them as well. By candidate, by precinct.
Okay. Well, I assume we'll be in good shape then with this certification occurring now.
Yes, sir, I'll have the numbers to the state for the Monday certification. I'll have those in today. And then first of the week, we'll have the other.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Very good.
Again, there's no one in the audience, so there's no in-person additional public comment, but if anyone does want to submit a comment, you just submit it to mboyd@co.lawrence.pa.us and we'll record it. Other than that, the only thing I'll say before seeing if my colleagues have any closing comments is you guys did a phenomenal job in the worst of circumstances. So thank you all for all of your hard work. And we'll see you again in a couple months in this meeting room. We'll be ramping back up.
Yes.
This is true, sir.
Yes.
The staff did do a phenomenal job.
Yes.
The number of hours that were put in, the way they basically organized themselves. I'm a true believer that if you give somebody a task to do, they'll find a way to get it done in the best way possible. And I'm just there to lend assistance or guidance. They did an outstanding job.
Well, you're being a little too modest
Yes.
because you need to include yourself in all of that, Ed.
No. Okay.
And
Yes.
I want to reiterate that the
Yes.
number of times that each of us have come in on the weekends,
Yes.
and you've beat, I know in multiple scenarios, at least me to getting here. And I know you stayed, 8, 10 hours, 12 hours a day to make sure that the election was in good shape. So,
Absolutely.
I
A
want to
credit to you and the staff. Thank you much.
I might be jumping ahead a little too much, but at this point, are you aware of any precinct locations that we may have to be giving consideration to as far as relocating at this time?
The only one would be if the bankruptcy court would not allow us back into the Tree of Life building down at Elmwood City. That's really right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'm looking forward to getting back into all of our other precincts, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm.
However, if we can't, we will figure out a way.
Yes.
election must happen.
That's it.
That's one of the wonderful things about elections.
Yes.
Can't not happen.
No.
But with that being said, I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, hearing a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Hearing none, questions on the motion, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Lawrence County Board of Elections is adjourned.
There's one that you might find interesting.
Hang on one second.
Sure.